Oh yeah, MLG06. That was fun.
You still haven't been getting your money from that tournament, right?
No, MLG still owe me. Oh, they still owe me money.
That means Pound 5 was pretty fast with 5 years.
Yes. So, we're talking 10 years. Where's Ice playing? Swearing on the stream. Am I blind?
There we go. And yeah, also as we said, guys, this is going to be in the rematch. John Carver actually beat KLW in winner bracket, P2. I think the set history, or the set count, historically has been pretty favorable for KLW. But, well, let's see how it goes in this set.
That was an unsafe recovery, but it worked. Okay, so what's your opinion on this matchup?
I do think Falco wins slightly, but it's not a bad one. I do think Isis has a lot of things against Falco. I think for Falco, you should really focus on trying to kill Nana upwards a lot of times, because Ice Climbers are not very good in the air. Oh damn, that was a pretty good setup. Oh, John Carver has actually been missing a lot of bobbling opportunities this tournament, it looks like. I saw him do it against the Android as well.
Yeah. Do you think that's nerves or something else?
I'm not sure actually. When I've seen him in the past, he's actually been very on point with his wobbling. So I feel like it's, you know, one of these days maybe.
Yeah. So very. Oh, that was an unfortunate forward smash, rude forward smash. But I felt Calle was very confident in his edge guarding that last stop. Oh yes.
There we go.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, the trick to beating Ice Climbers with pretty much every character is separating the climbers and then attack Nana.
Yeah.
A lot of players do the mistake that they want to kill Popo, so the entire stock is taken. But if you take out Nana and she's like a computer, then you only have Sopo left. And Sopo as a character is extremely bad, I would say. So whenever you have the opportunity, focus on Nana. You have to be careful though, because a lot of Ice Climber players, they are kind of using Nana as a bait.
Exactly.
So it's like, oh, attack Nana and I attack you.
Exactly.
Kind of, you can say the same principle is used in teams, that you let an opponent attack your teammate and then you hit them right after.
Exactly. That was a beautiful edge guard.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for John Carver to come back from this. Or JohnnyFight.
Ooh, that was a nice shine. Calle takes the first game, and this is best of 5. So is it a thing to like troll Twitch chats with funny questions?
Yeah, it is.
Figures.
A lot of time.
Nana's gone in 10 seconds. That was a Greek DI.
Yeah. There's also a funny thing though, because a lot of times you can say that, oh, one player is having a bad DI, but a lot of times it's the mix-up. Because if you DI away, maybe you expected a weak hit, and they do a strong one instead, and then you look like an idiot.
Exactly.
But if they would actually have been doing a weak hit, then people have been talking about how good of a DI you had.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
It's all about reading what move is coming next.
Exactly. So we get into philosophy here. Is it the intention or the result that counts? You know, like was it a good DI or a bad DI, depending on, you know, what was the result, or like you can speculate. It would have been great if I'd been hit by another move, but then you died. So like ultimately it was a bad DI.
Yeah, no, I agree. I do feel though if you have the understanding of when weak hits are more common,
Yes.
then you're more likely to have a successful DI if we talk in terms of results. So in the long run, you will clearly see what players have good DI and
Yes.
good DI, and it mostly comes down to understanding. From my perspective, a lot of times when I play against lower level players, they actually do not really take into consideration the weak hits.
Yes.
So weak hits to strong hits rarely works in high percent.
Yes.
Because I feel like they might understand it, but the game is also very fast.
Yes.
So their process of actually thinking fast enough might not be there.
Exactly.
But it usually comes with experience.
Definitely. Yeah, just being exposed to situations where you can't really adapt because it's going too fast is in turn going to make your brain try to adapt to the speed just by exposure. So having, you know, this moment of, oh, I didn't get that, that was too fast, enough times is going to make you be able to handle that speed the next time. I think that's very, very exciting about Smash, how you can train your brain to process it faster.
Yeah, I do remember Mutaking actually, he told me that back in the day, he couldn't chain grab with Marth because he felt the chain grab to do it was way too fast. So I guess that's a little bit of a proof of how much faster you can get at reacting to certain situations. Which is why I encourage people to try to tech chase some reaction in this game. Because at first, it's a lot of things to take into consideration.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, another drop wobble.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
But it was very early percent though.
Yeah. But still.
It's crucial.
That was a good forward smash. And a smooth recovery from Calle. Seems very at home in this matchup right now. Just walking left to right, kicking and punching. And takes the first stock.
Yeah. I feel like with Falco, you need to be a little bit more precise compared to like if you play Fox, because even if you mess up a little bit with boxing and grab, you do have that shine spike that is kind of like an equalizer in a lot of situations. And with Falco, you have to work harder for a bigger comeback.
So what are ICs supposed to do to beat Falco?
One thing I actually think might be underrated, but it's just a theory of mine, is actually power shielding lasers into wave dash in that potentially could lead into a grab. Or like if you wave dash and then power shield a laser and then grab. I think that could work. I know some Ice Climber players have told me that it's not that easy because of the two shields from Popo and Nana. But I wouldn't be surprised if you can desync the characters so they have third space between them. And then get in.
So, I'm assuming Smasher's talking about adapting to the drop wobbling from W's point of view. Like, is there a punish in that situation?
I'm actually not sure, but I have pretty much no experience in this matchup.
Right.
But yeah, if we do look historically in this matchup, a lot of Ice Climber players have actually done pretty decent in this one. Like we had Nintendo who beat Westballs at Genesis, we had Wobbles beat PPMD at EVO 2013. Overall, Falco could probably still have more sets won than the other way around, but still, historically, it doesn't look like it's a very one-sided matchup. Yeah, we can lower the game audio after this set.
That was a beautiful attack from Calle W. Keeping him alive at low percentage. And, ooh, I thought that was the game. But no. Barely hanging on. Oh, that was a nice combo.
Oh, I like like that short up there over the laser. That's pretty cool. And
There we go.
Carl W takes it. Kalle, kan du sänka game-audion lite?